Magajin Gari, a member of the committee which was set up by Governor Oluseyi Makinde of Oyo State to resolve the ongoing ethnic crisis in Sasha market in Ibadan, has revealed that the remote cause of the ethnic crisis was that no Yoruba person has emerged as the leader of the market since its establishment. According to the Daily Trust, Magajin Gari revealed that the ethnic clash in between the Yoruba people and Hausa people in Sasha market had an immediate cause and a remote cause. The Magajin Gari described the immediate cause of the crisis as a fight between a Nigerian and another lady. He, however, added that there was a remote cause which has been a prolonged issue. In the process of the violence which erupted in the market, shops and buildings were burnt, properties were destroyed. Explaining the remote cause of this crisis, Magaji Gari said, traders in the market have been having issues for long. The Yoruba people are arguing that since the establishment of the market, it was only Hausa people that have been leading the market. They are insisting that they won't accept any truth until a Yoruba man emerges as the chairman. He stated further that his people believe that a Hausa man should lead the market because they are the real people working in the markets. Magajin Gari, however, said that reports on the findings of the committee will be released after the committee concludes its deliberations. Well, these are the things we are hearing again, that nothing happened without any cause, because some people say, oh, this kind of a thing must have happened before, it would have been resolved amicably, but not resolving amicably. If somebody did not go in for it, if somebody had not died, it would have been a very peaceful one that they would have resolved it. But I believe because the whole thing got triggered because somebody's life was involved. Of course, there could be other underlying things, because if the problem has been lingering for a very long time, why is it that it has not resulted to this the way it's escalated now? Because as we speak now, somebody's life was involved, and which is not something that anybody will be happy about. To me, of course, maybe because when you hear this kind of a thing, some people were like, oh, this problem is because of a Sunday Igboho, this and that, and we are like, this has nothing to do with the statement, with the way the story that's the story that goes with this incident. It has nothing to do with a Esme or whatever. It was a clear case of a misunderstanding between two people. Somebody was trying to intervene, and that was it that took the person's life. So not coming to tell us that Sunday Igboho, some people are sponsoring this, it makes no meaning. That is the problem we always have. Instead of us to deal with issues, we begin to look for something to hang on, to hold on to. Oh, it could be as a result of this, or it could be as a result of that. So that is why we need to really be careful. If they have other lingering problems that have been going on for a very long time, I'm sure it wouldn't have resulted to this, but something led to this. Bringing all of these things, to me, it's not really an issue. It still boils down on a bottled anger over the years. Something will just strike, and that's it. So does it mean, since this issue of who is going to be the leader, who is not going to be the leader, does it mean they must have been having some issues in the markets which has not escalated to this? Because life is involved in this. So that is just my own point of view. So if there are other lingering problems, they should try and settle that. But with what happened now, I don't think, in my opinion, it's not really what really caused the destruction that really took place. Well, you definitely have people reacting to this. Yoruba people become slaves to Hausa Fulani on their motherland. Find out, you will see that it is the fellow Yoruba people that are working against themselves, allowing the children of Fulani to become their head. Shame to bad people in Yoruba land. Honestly, you are right to some extent. If you go to Abule Egba, Fagba, Iju, those that cut tickets for boats, Okadas, tricycles, and northerners, and it's the Yoruba that are entrusted such position to them. Even some bikers were willing to complain, but we are being shut up and told the northerners are the trustworthy than the Yorubas. and all those things are not allowed in the north, no matter how long you have stayed and lived there. Even if you have heard about, if you understand their language, Yorubas truly have that issues of betrayal very well. It was done to Awolowo, it was done to Baba Fela, it was also done to the Chief MKO Abiola, it was also done, it's happening already to Bola Tinubu. So unfortunate, it's the only comma Yoruba people have, of which I speak the truth as a Yoruba person. And most times that I had been betrayed in my life, it's had always been from the Yoruba people. Honestly, Igbos will never betray you. No, what's they would, okay, no matter what, they will gas your back. That is the reason I have lesser Yoruba friends and I've lost lots of Igbos friends as pals and brothers. Let the Obas do the restructuring because it can not happen in the Hausa Fulani land. Our leaders should stop to enslave us in our Yoruba land. Can you imagine that? Is that possible in Kano, Sabungari market that is located where Southerners stay, and most of the shops, more than 90% are owned by Southerners, yet the head of the market has always been Hausa people. Even the local government in Sambungari has always had Hausa chairman, despite the fact that only Southerners stay there. Sorry, sir, always say the truth to remain silent. There is no local government called Sambungari local government in Kano. Sambungari town is under Nasarawa local government, which consists of 30 other towns. Agree that the population of Sambugari is largely non-Hausa. The other towns that constitute Nasarawa local governments are predominantly Hausas. Hence, the reason why the local government chairman is always Hausa. Well, it is high time for our people to take off from their slumber because our leaders have colluded with the Fulanis to enslave us. Another thing is brewing. How many markets in the northern Nigeria are headed by a western Nigeria individuals? Are these people gradually sending Yoruba people out of leadership on all areas of life? Yoruba people have used give and take spirit to continue to gradually be sent packing from position of decision making. Look at it carefully. Yoruba people establish all the markets in the northern Nigeria. Really? Okay, you are starting to wake up. Can that happen in Kano or Katsina? This is not acceptable. Nearly all the markets in Yoruba land, the Hausas always be the head, always hungry for power everywhere. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning this.